Alright, I'm Eddie Rios. I'm the vocalist and rhythm guitarist.
Hello, I'm Luigi. I'm the masturbator shredder.
I'm Johan, and I'm the bass player.
And I'm gonna give Jason one more try.
I'm Luigi, and I'm the
Okay, we're Los Kalaveras. So Los Calaveras kind of started with me and my buddy Elvis back in California, but we really weren't Los Calaveras until me, Jason, and Leo, our drummer that isn't here right now. We made it a thing, man. And we just played in his shed, and we made music that we liked.
So basically, I had moved out here, and then he decided to move out here after me. He's like, "Hey, man, I really want to be in a band." I'm like, "Fuck yeah! I've been in like 6 or 7 bands before. Let's do it."
And then so we made Los Calaveras from that. We always kind of had a message to us though from the beginning, that blue collar shit that we always believed in for sure. That was a message we just wanted to like emphasize from the start. So and that comes from recordings I have of Jason just talking about how draining the 9-to-5 bullshit blue collar lifestyle can be.
Life's a struggle. We're all struggling in our own ways, and I think that people can really relate to us.
My older brother is friends with them and with Leo. One day he showed up to the house and he called my name. I went downstairs and he's like, "Oh, you want to join a band?" I'm like, "Sure." So I sent them a couple recordings of me from their album, and then I auditioned on one day for them, and then eventually they chose me.
Well, it really depends because we're not really just one genre of music. We have very different. We play surf, play metal, we play punk, we play crossover. It's like, but to break it down for you, I remember being a teenager in high school and not really fitting in with anybody, and then listening to OG punk bands talk about the struggles they had to deal with, like also being rejects, not fitting in, and then looking at life, it's like, it's kind of fucked up, but here we are and we're still having to deal with it. So I could really relate to that back then. It just made a lot of sense.
So at least for me, man, I started off with old school hip hop, right? That was my first ever love and will always be. And I guess hip hop, started in the 70s as a rebellious form of music to, what was going on in the Bronx and New York, and it birthed the spray painting, and then you got your breakdancing, your MCing, your DJing, all that kind of stuff, man. And I guess in a essence, the spirit of rap is also the spirit of punk, and that's kind of what drew me to punk, is that it was fast, it was aggressive, it was violent. It was a lot of things that I felt all at once in terms of where we're at with society and how I feel about things. So punk was just logical next step for me in terms of my musical journey.
I always had that heart of rock and metal to me, and being able to play with these guys and having that fusion of punk and surf is it's basically another language that I can add to my musicality of everything, because I love learning any and every single type of genre of music.
Well, to be completely honest, man, our band, we're a very diverse set of dudes. We don't all agree on one thing or the other. And that's the beautiful part of our band, dude. We aren't like a hive mind. When I agree on something politically, Jason might disagree on that as well. And that's the beautiful part about it. But what we can all come together on is the fact that we have personal grievances with the way this country fucking treats our blue collar workers in this fucking country, dude. That's where we can come together, and that's where we feel like our message has resonated with people of all different kinds of backgrounds. I've had people on both spectrums of the political whatever the fuck come up to me and say, "We love your blue collar message," and I think that's what's important.
Because it's our love, it's our passion, it's what we love to do in our free time. We already understand that we're probably not going to get anywhere big with this. That's fine. We don't charge at our shows. We don't go out of our way actively looking for money. This isn't just some sort of job for us. This is our passion. This is what we believe in. And everything that we write, we believe in. We full-heartedly believe in. We're not putting on an act. We're not actors, We're just We are who we are, and what you get with us is the real.
Yeah, actually, I completely agree with that. There's no character here. What you see is what you get, and that's how we've always been. We make music because we love it, and it's so simple. It's literally like there's no other way to put it. But what I like to tell people, right, and what I like to tell young artists that tell me, oh, I want to start a band and blah blah blah, I want to get big, and I want to like tell them like, all right, that's amazing, go for it, follow your dreams. But peep this. Art is just an extension of the soul. It's an expression of one's soul. And I guess expressing that is the most pure way. And there absolutely is a way you can sell your soul. And that is by selling it to the fucking highest bidder you can. Your art is your art. Keep it that fucking way, dude. Don't sell that shit out. We do what we do because we love it. Like he said, I don't think we gonna get big one day. We could, but probably not. And that's okay. That's not our goal. Yeah. And that's fucking fine. Our goal is to make music that we fucking like and hope that other people like as well. And maybe they might resonate with our message. That's why we don't charge at shows. That kind of thing. So
It's a nice way to escape and just try and make people's nights. I wouldn't say days because it's already night. Have fun. This whole scene is very new to me, and I fucking love it. It's amazing. It's nice. I love the people here. It's completely different from what I grew up with as an introvert and just being by myself. It's a lot of fun.
well, listen, man. If you fuck with our message, keep following us, man. You know the wheels are gonna fall off one day. It's just inevitable. However long we keep this up is how long we're gonna keep it up. But follow us along the journey, man. See where we go. I mean, me and Jason and Leo, we built this band from the literal ground up, and I know every band is like that. But me and him came here not knowing a single fucking person in Houston. Everything that we've gotten today is something that we earned personally ourselves. We didn't do a follow to follow on Instagram. Everybody that follows us on Instagram, for example, they followed us on their own, or they heard us, or whatever. It doesn't matter, dude. We didn't fucking know nobody. We worked so hard for this band. So if you want to follow us, or if you want to support us in any way, just come to our shows, dude. They're fucking free anyway, literally. So come out, man. Los_Kalaveras with a Kalaveras _band on Instagram, and just check us out. I'm not gonna promote myself, just a band.
To add on to that, I mean, we're on YouTube, we're on Spotify, we're on Apple Music, we're on just about any music streaming service. So it's like, you could give us a listen. Right now, we're currently working on an album, so it might come out of that.
I would like to point one thing out. Sometimes I do stream our shows, so in case you aren't able to show up, or if you live in another state, I do stream it on Twitch. MEWFEW. It's just I don't always stream our shows, but I would like to start doing that more often and get more familiar with it. So in case you're not able to come out, or again if you live in another city or state, you're able to just tune in and just watch our shows, watch other people's shows, just have fun.
And I guess that's it, man. Just support us by listening to our music, coming to our shows, watching us stream, watching the YouTube, anything in general, man. Just come out and help us out, dude. Help us spread our message. That's all, man. And if you ever see us at any show or whatever, please don't be shy. We're all really nice dudes. Talk to us. We're just normal people like you, bro. I just got off of work. I'm pretty sure whoever's watching this just got off of work. He got off of work today, so you got off. Nope. But yeah, just in general, man. That's it. We're Los Kalaveras.
Have a good night. Los Kalaveras. But first, I just want to give a big shout out to everybody here for showing up. It's a little cold, pero aquí estamos fuertes. Aquí estamos. Shout out to Stephanie, Gigi, PSL, and Keith Porter's family for being over here. Thank you guys so much. Life can just pass us by. It can come by in a flash or feel like the longest, most agonizing existence. We spend our time wandering about looking for a purpose. Many of us have found it, and many have not. But I stand here and tell you today that there is no greater purpose than to love one another and live in love. Yeah. Love conquers hate and fear. Love for one another conquers all. These people exist in hate and fear. They feed off it, thrive off of it, and it is our purpose to deny them the fucking privilege of doing so. Their regime requires so much effort to keep us down, and the more they push, the harder they will fall when we push back. Love doesn't make us harmless, quite the contrary. It gives us something to fight for when it truly matters. Ice is melting. We are the collective fever of the American body that opposes and rejects this fascist regime like the fucking virus it is. Because that is our purpose. Nobody is making you come here to fight. Nobody. It's in your heart. You come here because you live in love and your heart is angry at how blatant, fascist, Christian nationalists, white supremacy can turn people against their neighbors. The rich and powerful have manufactured everything against us. It's their grand plan. Let me remind you, they're the grasshoppers and we are the ants. We are more powerful than we can imagine. These fat, useless, soft-handed, spoiled nepo baby, rich assholes have nothing against the sheer force of millions who love one another but hate them. Donald Trump's reign will come to an end, and in the aftermath, we will remember who stood, who cowered, who capitulated, and who profited off of our suffering. It's time we take our country back. Take back our land, our means of production, that the labor workforce demands that we are in charge to end the genocide in Gaza, in Congo, and anywhere else where anyone is oppressed. Let me tell you right now, I found my purpose. It's to fight for my friends, my family, my loved ones, and to fight these fascist, boot-licking cowards that have never contributed anything to society.